Hello, my name is Giovanna, I am 16 years old and I'm from Santos, Brazil. When I was asked what global issue I am most passionate about solving, many problems automatically appeared in my head. But when I stopped to think, I could see that the vast majority of the world's problems were based on the lack of education. So yes, the lack of education is the global issue that I am most passionate about solving. Intolerance, pollution of rivers and seas, overpopulation, violence, hunger, social inequality, unemployment, corruption, and many other problems are based on the lack of education. Everything revolves around education. Because don't you agree that by having a qualified education, people will know that by polluting rivers and seas, for example, they will be directly influencing the climate, health, and several other factors that will end up harming their own lives? And the consequence of people knowing all this is one: they will not pollute rivers and seas. On the contrary, they will help make them cleaner. Another example is a person who is educated learning that men and women are equal and have the same rights, that the sexual choice, the skin color, and the religion have no relevance, and that everyone must be respected, will not be intolerant but respectful and also more sympathetic. I could spend the whole day talking and explaining how education really shapes people. It directly influences the construction of character. But I believe that the examples given are enough to start to realize this. So the solution to all, or the vast majority of the global issues, is qualified education. Education makes well-educated people, and well-educated people are able to live better, are happier, and participate more actively in politics. They are also less affected by unemployment. Their chances of finding a job and having enough income for a good quality of life increases. Education provides knowledge and makes people more resilient, empathetic, and balanced. Education prevents people from losing their humanity, their values. On the contrary, enlarges them. Education helps people evaluate their attitudes in advance and so be fair and aware. Qualified education makes people more creative, opening their views and perspectives. It shows them other cultures, religions, types of people, types of thoughts. Most of all, it teaches them to deal with all this information. Having a good education leads to improvements in several areas, both in society and in their hearts and minds. I will illustrate this for you with a drawing, a tree. Education is the roots and the trunk, is what sustains the tree. And if the tree is being well kept, if it is receiving water and sun, it will bear great fruits and beautiful flowers. These fruits and flowers would be well-informed educated people who respect everyone and are aware that all their actions today will affect tomorrow, having consequences. They would be the world united to reduce pollution, a world without or with less wars and conflicts, a world of people with values, with people who think of the real neighbor and who come together to help, whoever or whatever. And the water and the sun, which are essential for all these fruits and flowers to grow, would be the investment of the countries in qualified education. If you still need more arguments so that I can really convince you that education is the best way to solve our problems, I will show you some more things. If we make a research, we will see that the countries that invest more in education, like Japan, Canada, Norway, and Estonia, are developed countries. Developed countries have high GDP, stable economic development, good quality of life, high life expectancy, homogeneous income distribution, high EDH, very low mortality rates and infant mortality, and finally, high literacy rate. With education, we can change the world. We can make sure that the next ones are not made up of opportunistic people. We can be better, but if we really want to end the global issues, we have to start with education now. Let's fight for it. We can do it. Thank you.